Welcome everyone. Today we'll have a very special Genshin Pack news digest about abusing different stats in the game. And this is not abusing the system, this is abusing a special mechanics and also effects in the game called the snapshot effect. So this is actually quite an interesting system using the game mechanics and get the most stats out of the game. And let's have a look at this one together. In this video, I have received a few of the advices and also tips from our viewers. And today we're going to have a look at a number of potential abuses or like combinations in the game. So we're going to go through a few of the Reddit clips, and also I want to have a look at how the YouTuber was actually able to do this. So we have a collection of summaries of how this is done and how to get the most damage for Noelle and also for Itto. This is quite interesting, so I definitely think this is a bonus if anyone wants to try the highest damage for this one. We also have a number of other characters that can be somewhat used for a very special way. Like Yanfei can be a very powerful healer and also provide a massive shield, just like Zhongli. So we'll talk about this as well. And also there is a special Geo Traveler combos of the the Super Smash, which I'll show you guys. And finally, we'll have an interesting clip of a teacher summoning for the student. The class went wild. So today's video will focus on a number of different clips to teach players to get the most out of the game. And I think this is quite interesting, including artifact swapping and also abusing the buffs, which I didn't know about this because I was building Noelle and a few of our viewers told me about this. So I thought I'd have a look, and definitely a lot we can learn from this YouTuber and also streamer. So coming over to this Reddit post, which some of the viewers told me to have a look at this. So this was actually posted by Aspect of Balance, and this is actually from a YouTuber and also streamer called Desert of Flames. I will have his links available if you guys do want to have a look at his YouTube video, because I actually learned a lot from him. So definitely want to promote his channel and also suggest his content for Noelle for you guys. So let's have a look. I'll show you guys the clip and we can see what happens. And then I will go into the details of my own understanding and also explanation. So what you can see right away is he casted the bear spell before he engaged in a wolf boss. And then he started to swap his artifacts. I was like, no way, I never thought of this, but this is quite interesting. I'll go through how he swapped his artifacts and what are the stats that makes it very relevant. So then he cast the Zhongli buff, he cast the Bennett buff, and also cast the Mona buff. After getting all the characters buff, notice his Noelle is hitting for 70,000, and then he hits for over 180,000. So he killed the wolf boss Endorus within 5 seconds. I was like, hold on a minute, I did not think of this, right? So this is the entire clip. So the clip focuses on three things. Firstly, he started by casting his bear or her bear's ultimate, and then he swapped artifacts. Then he used the team synergies. So if you guys do want his YouTube video, it is over here. Definitely have a look at the links below. So all the credits goes to our content creator here for showing us this is possible. So I do want to use this chance to promote his channel too. But there's a lot we can learn from him. So going through his character, notice that after casting his burst ultimate, if you guys didn't know, Noelle's burst ultimate converts her defense into bonus attack. So notice after he casts his burst ultimate, he has about 5,500 attack. And then what he's going to do is he's going to switch his artifacts. So something you do want to notice as he switched artifacts, he started the artifacts with all defense sets. So 3 of his pieces, the timepiece, the sand, and also the crown are the defense artifacts. And this is quite important. I'll go through you guys with a summary. Then he's going to swap into geo damage, and then he's going to swap into critical damage. And this is considered as artifact swapping abuse. But we don't have to use the word abuse, but rather this is a way of players finding different ways to get the mechanics. So again, before we start, credits goes to our YouTube friend. Definitely, want to promote his channel for him as well, for making Noelle wonderful. Because guess what, guys? I've been building my Noelle as well. I've been farming artifacts for Itto and Noelle. Notice how here I crafted my white bind to, rank 5, and also I've been building defense, I've been building different artifacts and coming up with different, combinations. And I'm still using defense percentage, geo percentage, and also critical damage. So I actually want to share this with you guys because I think this is very, very, very good combo. So how does it work? Because this could work on other characters like Itto too. So Noelle is a character that transforms, and the game itself have a snapshot effect. So upon her transforming, you will take her current defense, and then this will convert her current defense into buffing her attack. This is because the Noelle character, her skill, I'm not sure I'm sure you guys know about her skills. So basically her skill sweeping time will convert her defense into attack bonus by 85%, and with constellations this will be higher. So her defense will become her bonus attack. And depending on the higher her base defense and also her defense is, the higher attack she will gain after casting her burst ultimate. So our friend Desert of Flame here, he found the artifacts with the highest defense stats on 3 pieces of the artifacts. So what that means is he didn't use artifacts like what I did here, like defense percent, geo bonus and also critical damage. He used defense percent 58% and defense percent 58% and defense percent 58% to start her burst ultimate. And once this is casted, the bonus attack is added to her. And then he's going to swap artifacts into the ones I'm using, like the defense percent, this will stay, and also the geo bonus damage will be swapped. So he will swap this one over the defense percent because the bonus is already taken. And then he will swap the critical damage over the defense percent on the crown as well. So notice that he's using multiple artifacts on one character, and this is actually quite interesting of a system that make use of the damage bonus. Of course, he's also using food items for attack bonus and also probably critical damage and defense percent, or base defense. Sorry, he's using food for attack bonus and also defense stats bonus during casting of this. So let me go through with you guys properly. He started with Noelle having 3 defense percent artifacts, so the 3 pieces we'll talk about. And then after casting her burst ultimate, what he's going to do is he is going to swap before the battle. Very important to notice, guys. In Genshin Impact, if you engage in battle, you cannot swap artifacts. So he's going to swap before he engages in a boss. I know this is not very practical against monsters you encounter, and also not practical against Spiral Abuse monsters, but sometimes against the bosses like Endurance and also against the 40 Risen bosses, you can activate your burst ultimate before you activate the fight. And then he's gonna swap his normal battle artifacts. He also used the Gladiator set for the 35% bonus to the normal hit. Now this gets me thinking, because I'm currently using a defensive artifact set with a defense bonus, which is good, but this artifact set obviously does not give me the strongest hitting, because defense percentage are good for her stats. But if I use this artifact set to cast a burst spell, and then I use the Gladiator's artifacts for the 35% attack damage bonus, and this might be giving the highest multiplier. So I'll look into this as well. I'm going to practice my Noelle combos. I just want to share this with you guys. And then finally, friend Desert of Flames, he would then follow by applying the buffs from the team. Bernard with Zonli and also with, Mana, which gives him multiple, buffs. And then with a double artifact effect, allows him to do tremendous damage. And we can see from the Reddit post here, we can see the YouTube combos. And he also went to, try to one-shot a lot of different monsters. I had a look at the comments and had a look at how he was building her. And I was really excited to share with you guys about this. So again, I don't think this is one of those, abuses that is absurd and that breaks the game, but I think it's a cool thing because Noelle is a free-to-play character, and I think this is not very practical in most situations, but it could be fun though. So I thought I'd share this with you guys, because over here I'm using a 4-star weapon for Noelle, and also using artifacts that we can all farm. So I thought if you guys want to try this, try to get some combos with Noelle, let me know how you go, and this could be really interesting, right? So I'll be trying my Noelle, and I'll show you my combos and my setup with her and this whole combination, and I'll try to learn from a friend as well. So very excited for Noelle and also Itto when it comes out, and this is definitely a good combo I'll going to try. Now, if you haven't subscribed, this is a really good time to do so. Make sure you also turn the bell on for the latest news as I find more of them for us. You can see that we're really dedicated for Genshin Impact. We'll have builds, guides, tips, news, and events updates for everything that's Genshin Impact related. Now, because we're looking at some of this interesting combo with characters, we also have a Reddit post over here by H4 over here about Yanfei's most popular Chinese server build. What I didn't aware is Yanfei as a character, she have a very special effect with Concentration 4. I mean, not all of us have her to Concentration 4, but if you happen to do have her, she can be as good as Zonli in some circumstances. Zonli gives a very powerful shield, and Yanfei also have lots of good special effects. What we want to focus on is why is Chinese player using this, is the special supporting effect of the healing effect of Prototype Ember. So again, this is a craftable item, and when Yanfei casts her bear spell, which only costs 20 energy, and she will provide a 50% of her HP as shield, and this can be over 20,000 HP of shield. And then with Prototype Ember, which if you guys are not sure, this particular catalyst can be crafted. For this particular catalyst, it will give a regeneration of energy for casting Elemental Bear spell. And on top of that, this will heal the entire party for about 6% of the maximum HP every 2 seconds for this duration. So, this will last for 3 ticks, so this is 18% of HP healing. Now, because Yanfei is a character that has, have a really low energy cost to casting a bear spell, she can cast this one every 15 seconds when her cooldown goes on, off CD. So I had a look at Yanfei and her character details. She have a 15-second cooldown, and also she can provide a shield for her allies, and she can create a shield. She can heal the whole team. So she is actually considered a very popular healer. I thought, this is quite interesting because we're looking at special builds with characters, and this one was quite interesting, right? So let's keep going. So this is also from another Reddit post. This is from Goodman Errors, and this is about the Traveler. So I'll quickly show you guys. He is saying, well, definitely credits to Lovemaster over here who made this possible. So this is more of a small glitch with a plunge attack. I don't think this is so easy to done. And if you guys do want to have a look, you can have a look at the post of this video. I don't think this is as easily done as, because you will need the Traveler. He's using the Traveler's Elemental spell and also Bear spell to create an uneven floor. And then he's going to jump down with a plunge attack and cast the character to float in the air. This will allow him to do multiple instances of the plunge attack. I don't think this one's as practical and helpful to us as the other ones, but I thought, since we're collecting the news of those characters, why not have a look? So this is the highlight. Notice that the Luke is doing the plunge attack non-stop, and Noelle here is doing plunge attack non-stop. Because Claymore characters do have the largest, multipliers for the plunge attack, so this was, this is quite interesting, right? I don't know. Look at Shao, he's spinning, guys. It's a new way to play Shao. I thought this is more meme-worthy. So, within the game limitations and mechanics, we're trying to find uses for existing 4-star characters or the Traveler, and I thought I'd share this one with you guys. Again, all credits goes to the content creator, whoever who made this one possible, and I just want to share with you guys how wonderful it is to try different things in the game, right? Lovely, lovely. And finally, for a fun post of the day, let's come over to this post from zzpBig, and he's sharing this is the Chinese. I do believe, I don't know the story behind this. I do believe this is in a classroom and the student is getting the teacher to summon for him, and notice that the gold star came up. The teacher is really excited and the student's like, oh my gosh, it's got gold, and the teacher is kind of clueless, I think. I'm not sure if the teacher plays Genshin Impact, and this is the student. Well, it's pretty cool though. The Chinese classroom actually have a touch screen and they get to play Genshin Impact during the classroom. So I fast forward a little bit and he's got Kaching. And what I want to show you guys is the whole class reaction. Everyone's so happy. So Genshin Impact is so popular in China, and I thought this is a fun clip, right? Notice everyone's so happy and all talking about Kaching and summoning, and I thought this is quite a fun. So I will finish today's news digest with this particular video, and if I do come up with interesting news and interesting helpful information, I'll share with you guys. I'll make that into a video. I'll try to explain everything, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So he was summoning on the H4xolotl banner, was it? Lovely, lovely, right? So I don't know about summoning with your teacher though. Make sure the teacher's cool about it, and maybe not a good idea to summon during class time. Let me know how you guys go with the summons. I'm quite excited with Itto banner, and as you can see, I'll be looking for different builds and guides, and viewers are sharing me combinations of tips into building different characters, especially this combination. I'm definitely going to try with Itto and also Noelle with this whole combo, and quite excited when the characters comes live. We're going to give them a try. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and also turn the little bell on for the latest news. I'll be looking towards to make more builds, guides, tips, and news and event updates for us as we come further into the game. And as always, I wish you guys the best of luck with Genshin and have the most fun in exploring this wonderful world.